Look, if you're like me, you're wondering, is this bull run over? Did we miss it? Are we never going to get an altcoin season? Are we just screwed? Now, my answer to that is, I don't think so. And I'm curious to know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think we're in a bull market, or do you think that the bear market is just in full swing? I think there's something very big happening right now. The crypto crash that we're experiencing right now, I believe, is temporary. I'm going to show you on some charts why I think that that's the case. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Okay, so looking at this chart, we've seen this bottom happen, we've seen this bottom happen, and we've seen this bottom happen. That is still continuing in an uptrend. We've got a long way to go before we've actually broken the structure of a downward trend. Now, if I were to look at it and take this top and this top and this top, everything about this just says that we're on our way back up again. What I would suspect and what I would think is that we are probably in the mode of a nice big move, a very rapid move back to the upside. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why, okay? And by the way, before we go on, just think about this. As long as we're minting higher lows, we are still in an uptrend, no matter what anybody says. When in doubt, just zoom out, guys. This is the monthly chart. We are in a massive, massive uptrend. Now, there's 3 things that I believe are going to contribute to a reversal in this market. Number 1, institutional money is still pouring in. The spot Bitcoin ETFs, they sucked in like $100 billion total. They're up $60 billion right now. The Ethereum ETF, about $12 to $14 billion. BlackRock, Fidelity, nation states, MicroStrategy, even countries are adding Bitcoin to their reserves. They're not selling, they're just stacking up. When institutions buy billions on every dip, the floor keeps rising. That's why this chart is looking the way that it does. Number 2, the April 2024 halving cut the new supply in half. Historically, the real parabolic phase of Bitcoin, when we get an altcoin season or we get a massive rally, is usually about 12 to 18 months after the halving. Guess what? We're at about 18 months right now, and almost any analyst that you know or you listen to has told you that we are in a super cycle or an uptrend or a drawn out sort of thing because of the moves that Donald Trump has made. But Donald Trump is a money man, which means that he's going to do everything in his power to make something positive happen out of this market, because he's not interested in being known as the guy who tanked the stock market. He will throw every dollar and every resource at the federal government's disposal into making everything pump in this market. That's the guy that he wants to be. Also, number 3, macro liquidity is turning bullish again. The Fed and global central banks have pivoted back to rate cuts and quantitative easing like policies in 2025. Now, the United States did not go directly into quantitative easing. Quantitative tightening, which is to say that they are drawing down their balance sheet, ends on December 1st. That means we've got sideways motion from the Fed before they start adding liquidity back into the market. And that is exactly what we're waiting for. Every time global liquidity explodes, risk assets moon. Global liquidity is exploding right now. The reason that Bitcoin is not is Wintermute, coupled with 4-year cycle whales selling, and that's it. Everybody else is still accumulating. And guess what? Those guys, they're going to FOMO back in because they're not going to want to miss this next parabolic leg, okay? The bottom line is this: we're not late. We're in the middle of the greatest wealth transfer in history. The bull market isn't over. It's just getting started for that second leg up. This will probably be a double top. This will probably be a bearish divergence. It'll probably be another big run to 150,000 for Bitcoin. Maybe that's the end. Maybe it's not. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing, just like everybody else, but it looks to me like this market is ready for an absolute banger of an upside move, and it starts right now. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.